All right, let's time travel back to the cybersecurity Stone Age, the 1990s. Back then, antivirus software was basically a digital phone book of bad guys. Your computer would scan files and say, "Hey, is this virus in my phone book of known viruses? No? Must be safe." This worked until hackers got smart. They started creating what we call polymorphic viruses, malware that encrypts its payload with different keys each time it spreads, making detection harder. But the real game changer was metamorphic malware, code that completely rewrites itself with every infection. Imagine a criminal who could alter not just their appearance, but their entire DNA every time they committed a crime. And firewalls? They were like medieval castle walls. Great at keeping armies out, but useless once someone found the secret tunnel. The problem was obvious. We were always fighting yesterday's war with yesterday's weapons. We needed something smarter, faster, and way more adaptive. Enter artificial intelligence. And I'm not talking about ChatGPT writing your homework. Traditional antivirus asks, "Have I seen this exact file before?" AI asks, "What the heck is this thing trying to do?" Watch this. A file downloads onto your computer. Looks totally normal. Maybe it's disguised as a PDF invoice. Old antivirus says, "Never seen this before, must be fine." But AI is watching its behavior. It sees the file trying to access your photo folder, connect to sketchy servers in Russia, start encrypting your documents. AI doesn't care what the file looks like. It cares what it does. And within seconds, threat eliminated. But here's where it gets really wild. The best AI systems don't just stop current attacks. They predict future ones. They're like cybersecurity fortune tellers, analyzing global attack patterns and saying, based on what I'm seeing, hackers will probably try this next week. It's like having a crystal ball, but for cyber threats. Now, let's talk about your devices, your phone, laptop, that smart toaster you definitely didn't need, but bought anyway. These aren't just passive targets anymore. They're like having a personal bodyguard in every device. Here's how advanced this has gotten. When a suspicious file tries to run on your computer, it doesn't just get deleted anymore. It gets thrown into a digital prison cell called a sandbox where AI pokes it, prods it, and says, "Show me what you're really trying to do." The malware thinks it's on your real computer, so it reveals its true intentions. "I'm going to encrypt all your files and demand Bitcoin." AI watches this happening in the sandbox and goes, "Yeah, not today, buddy," and eliminates the threat. And if your device does get infected, modern endpoint protection doesn't just clean it. It automatically quarantines your device from the network so the infection can't spread. It's like having an immune system for your entire digital life. Okay, pop quiz time. You're inside your company's network. You've already logged in. Should the network trust you? If you answered yes, wrong. You're thinking like it's still 1995. Welcome to Zero Trust, the most paranoid security model ever created, and it's absolutely genius. The old model was like a gated community. Once you're inside, you can go anywhere. Zero Trust is like a high security facility. Every door requires a new ID check, even if you're the CEO. Every time you want to access anything, prove who you are, prove your device is secure, prove you should have access to this specific thing, prove you're not acting suspicious today. Your network literally doesn't trust anyone, including you. And that's beautiful, because when hackers break in, and they will, they can't just waltz around stealing everything. They're stuck in digital prison cells, banging on the walls while AI figures out they don't belong there. Here's where things get really sci-fi. The cloud has turned cybersecurity into a global immune system. When a new virus appears in Tokyo, cloud-based security platforms instantly vaccinate every connected device worldwide. A threat stopped in Japan prevents attacks in New York literally seconds later. It's like having a cybersecurity hive mind. But hackers aren't stupid. They figured out something terrifying. Why break down the door when you can poison the food delivery? Remember SolarWinds? Hackers didn't attack thousands of companies directly. They poisoned one software update that those companies trusted, ultimately compromising multiple government agencies and major corporations. It's like putting poison in the city's water supply instead of breaking into every house individually. That's why modern security now includes digital signatures that prove software hasn't been tampered with, software bills of materials, basically ingredient lists for code that show exactly what components are in your software, and continuous monitoring of every vendor and partner. Because your biggest threat might not be a hoodie-wearing hacker in a basement, it might be your most trusted software provider. Now, let's be brutally honest. Sometimes the bad guys win. Your defenses fail, you get hacked, and ransomware encrypts everything. So what happens next? Do you pay the ransom and hope criminals keep their word? Not anymore. We've evolved past that. Modern security isn't just about prevention. It's about making sure you can recover from anything hackers throw at you. Your sensitive data, already encrypted and tokenized, stolen data becomes meaningless gibberish. Your files got encrypted? Immutable backups? That's backup data that literally cannot be altered or deleted, even by ransomware. Restore everything in hours, not weeks. Your systems are down? Disaster recovery spins up backup infrastructure automatically. It's like having a save point in a video game. Hackers can destroy your character, but you just respawn with everything intact. The only thing they've accomplished is wasting their own time. But wait, the battlefield is exploding in size. Quick question. How many internet-connected devices are in your house right now? Your phone, laptop, smart TV, voice assistant, video doorbell, smart thermostat, your car in the driveway? The average home now has 10 to 15 connected devices, and that number keeps growing. That's potentially 15 entry points for hackers, and most of them have the security of a wet paper bag. Your smart light bulb probably has a default password of admin123 and hasn't been updated since it was manufactured. But here's the thing that keeps security professionals up at night. Humans are still the easiest target. You can build a digital fortress, but if someone emails your accountant a fake invoice and they click on it, game over. That's why the best security now includes AI that recognizes phishing attempts before humans do, training employees with realistic attack simulations, multi-factor authentication that's actually secure because your security is only as strong as your most trusting employee. All right, now we get to the really clever stuff. Defenders aren't just playing defense anymore, we're setting traps. It's called deception technology, and it's basically an elaborate digital trap system. Security teams scatter fake servers, bogus credentials, and honey traps throughout their networks. When hackers think they've found the jackpot, the CEO's email, the customer database, the secret recipe for Coca-Cola, they're actually poking a digital alarm system. These decoys immediately alert security teams. Hey, someone just touched the fake stuff. Time to hunt them down. And then there's threat hunting. Cybersecurity professionals who assume hackers are already inside and go looking for them. They're like digital detectives, following traces of suspicious activity that automated systems might miss. But the most impressive part? SOAR platforms. Security orchestration, automation, and response. When an attack happens, instead of humans scrambling around for hours, AI takes over, gathers evidence automatically, isolates infected systems, begins recovery procedures, alerts the right people. What used to take hours now happens in minutes. It's like having a cybersecurity autopilot. So what's next in this digital arms race? The future is absolutely wild. Hackers are now using AI to create malware that evolves in real time. Imagine a virus that rewrites itself every few minutes to avoid detection. It's like fighting a shapeshifter. Quantum computers are on the horizon and could eventually break much of today's encryption. Though we're talking years, not months, and the cybersecurity industry is already developing quantum-resistant encryption methods. And 5G networks are connecting billions of new devices, smart cities, autonomous cars, medical implants. The attack surface is becoming massive, but here's what gets me hopeful. The defenders are evolving. Artificial intelligence that predicts attacks before they happen, quantum-safe encryption already in development, automated response systems that think faster than any human hacker. The future of cybersecurity isn't just about building better walls. It's about creating an intelligent, adaptive, living defense system that learns, predicts, and strikes back. And honestly, just can't wait to see what we build next. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just be a passive target in this digital war. Update your devices, use strong authentication, question suspicious emails. And if this video opened your eyes to how advanced cybersecurity has become, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We will be covering the cutting edge of this stuff. Because in this digital age, cybersecurity isn't just about protecting data. It's about protecting our entire way of life. Check out the free PDF in the link in the description. Stay vigilant, stay secure, and I'll see you in the next video.